Well done, pre-calculus students. If you made it this far, hopefully by this time you've done the email reply, you've done the practice assignment, you've done most of the getting started module, and you're getting very familiar with the Canvas environment. And at this point, you're going to be writing your introduction. Very important. This is a great way for us to get to know each other. What I'm going to basically be doing in this video is walking you through a typical discussion board as the semester goes on through all the 16 weeks together. The discussion boards are a great place for you to ask questions, show me some work, especially since we only meet twice a week. That means there's 5 days out of the week where you can still be involved. And quite frankly, I get a lot of input from your students via video mistakes or whatever the case might be. Answer key mistakes. It's a great place to basically do that. And then sometimes I'll even extend our class discussions onto there, ask you guys to post, some work so we can peer edit it and whatnot. So we basically need to learn how to work in a discussion board. So without further ado, let me go ahead and share my screen. All right. And what you're doing again is you're looking at our home screen. All right. What I'm going to do is go to modules at the moment. And since you've done a lot of stuff, I'm going to go right to the introduction page. All right. And in this introduction, there's some etiquette rules. Let's all be kind to each other. It takes a lot of courage to put yourself out there to show your work. So, let's not flame anybody and, respect everybody, help each other out. All right. There's the video that you're currently watching. And what I'd like to do is basically go over, right? There's my introduction. So please read it. I tell you a little about myself, share some pictures of myself and my grandkids. Your introduction should be similar. Tell us a little about yourself. Maybe, I even to go through my math history. I did not start very well, as you can see when you read that. But yeah, tell us about your math history and then post one or two pictures of yourself so we can get to know you and some of your hobbies. When you're working in a discussion board, there's essentially two places where you can start participating. At the very top, underneath all the instructions, there's a reply key. So if you hit that reply key, what opens up is a text box. So you can start, writing whatever you want to do. In the text box. So just like you would normally do. If you're ready to post it, you just basically post the reply button and it posts it for you and it'll show up as another thread. Like right now there's two threads. My introduction as well is just a reminder about when this is due. So when you write it here, it'll show up as another thread. But I like to show you some other items here while I'm up. What you could also is post links. So if you have a link, especially if you find another video, someone online who explains something a little better or goes into more detail, please feel free to share. I do a lot of learning myself in this thing, and so if you find a better presentation, another YouTube video that seems to do a topic a little bit better than what I'm doing, please share it with your classmates so that you can put internal links. You can post pictures. To upload a picture, basically what you'll do is you'll press upload. All right. And basically, you can drag your picture into the upload. Hopefully, again, you can minimize your screen, open up the area that you have it, right? And just move it in there if you would like to do it that way. And it's that simple. All right. Also, let me go ahead and get out of the student thing. All right. And let me post that up. Another area where you can post a picture. We go to there. Right. Again, there's the picture icon. If you go to course images, what I've done is I've already uploaded images into my Canvas folders. All right. And so there's all the pictures. So if I wanted to post a Canvas picture, again, I would just click on it. And what it's going to do is show up in the text area. Now, unfortunately, these pictures will be very, very big. All right. As a matter of fact, it looks like I did it twice. All right. And so what you want to do is resize it so that it looks a little smaller, because if we all post very large pictures, our discussion board is going to get pretty crazy. So the way you resize it is just basically click on it. You should see it colored in blue. All right. And then just go on one of the corners, move it in. And now it's much, much more smaller. And of course, there it is, right? And you can, oops, pressing too many buttons here. And if you wanted to add more dialogue, hello, blah, 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 blah. This is me and my grandchild. kit. All right, or whatever the case might be. All right, so that's how you basically add and resize a picture. All righty, if you wanted to put a course document into this, of course, again, you could upload a document where you just drag it into the file, or you've already uploaded a course document into your Canvas file, and you can just, put that document into here. So like, again, if I wanted to put your syllabus in here, I can basically click on it and there's your syllabus. All right, when you're ready to post the reply, oops, I look like I did it too many times. Notice what that reply did. Since I started a new thread at the top, there's basically my new information there, along with any links that I put and pictures that I created. All right, if you wanted to reply to somebody's thread, that's another way you can participate. So, here we go. Again, maybe you have a question about the introduction. Frank, do I need to post a picture and resize it, right? And you'll post a reply, and you'll notice what this does is it basically is embedded into a little bit to the left, basically indicating that you've responded to a thread there. And of course, you can continue to reply to that. Of course, I'll come in here and say, yes, yes, you do. All right. So there's basically how you can get all that information done. So again, when you want to create a new thread, you'll press the reply button up at the top, right? Towards, the bottom of all this information stuff. If you want to reply to somebody's thread, you just simply reply to their thread that they have there at the very bottom. Again, let me try that again. Another area that's really kind of cool, not only can you post pictures and links and music videos and course documents, but you can also, if you go to this little square root of x key, you can also use the equation editor. So if I wanted to type a fraction, right, I would hit the fraction mode, right, if I wanted, so there's 1/2 x. If I wanted to raise x to a power, I would use that little, I guess, uppercase thing. So now I have x squared, plus 2x equals 0. All right. And so perhaps I tip it in there and then I ask the question, should I start this by clearing fractions? So maybe this is a question that you're asking. All right. And so there's basically an equation editor in there as well. All right. So there's a really quick, short rundown of some of the items that you can do in a discussion board. Again, one more time, when you're ready to reply, right, create a new thread, you can embed a picture, right, either upload the image or the course image. When you do get that image in there, right, it's going to appear very large. So just click on it. It'll be outlined in blue, and then just take a corner and move it in to make the picture smaller and more manageable for everybody to take a look at. You can upload videos, right? Course media. You can create your own videos. You can upload documents and create links to those documents. And then there's also an equation editor that you can use to basically show us the math problem that you're working on. More likely than not, from past experience, students just post a picture, a PDF picture or a JPEG picture of the work they're doing. They resize it so everybody can kind of see what they're doing. That's probably the easiest thing to do. All right, so let me go ahead and close this out and cancel that. All right, if you have any other questions, please see me or go ahead and Google search, right? There's a lot of Google search engines out there, a lot of videos, how-tos. But other than that, get started in introduction. Once it's approved, I'll give you your 5 points. So make sure it needs to be something about you, right? And you need to add a little picture to it in order for it to be successfully completed by the deadline of January 17th. All right, so I'll talk to you guys later. All right. Oops. Let me close this out. Let me stop sharing. All right. And then, again, I'll talk to you guys later.